All right, let's get you caught up on the trending topics this morning. Rumors have been swirling over the Australian break dancer in the Olympics, Raygun.
Oh, yeah, we know that name.
She went viral when she scored a 0.0 on her.
Wait.
People are accusing her of somehow selecting herself to represent the country in the event.
How does this happen?
Now the
I
Australian
heard about
breaking, or look at that picture. I mean,
She
she
made up her
wasn't.
own
I mean, she wasn't great, but that one still shot made it look a lot worse. The Australian Breaking Organization is setting the record straight, saying that, quote, they stand in solidarity with the athlete. People magazine reports that the organization is saying their selection process was aligned with the International Olympic Committee standards.
Well,
In related news, she's going to be starring in Raygun, Electric Boogaloo 2.
No. Don't do that.
and pardon my ignorance, and maybe you could help me understand this. This was the best of what Australia had to offer. If we go back to the
Yeah, she beat out all of the
Or
other
maybe there are better that
breakdancers.
didn't try. I don't know.
Maybe for them, there are different ways to breakdance.
To me, what
makes
made
no
it so
sense.
funny, too, is not just her dance moves, which were better than anything I can do, but why is she dressed like my PE teacher when I was in 8th grade?
I was thinking more like hot dog on a stick,
Yeah.
like something at the mall.
But like the swishy pants, the
Someone
polo
did
tucked
say-
in.
Someone did say on social media that she dressed up like she's from Squid Games. From the
Oh, that's a good point.
Squid
movie.
Games, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
I also saw a social media post that said new Halloween costume just dropped.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
I feel
think,
so bad. Though.
I think by the end of October, I think Raygun's going to be dated.
I don't think so. I think that's going to be the Halloween costume.
Didn't they drop breakdancing now? It's no longer.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's not going to
gonna
be,
be
in-
at 2028.
not going to be.
No, is it because of Raygun?
No, it's probably because it shouldn't have been involved anyway.
It didn't help. Let's say that.
Okay.
It didn't help.
But we are adding flag football for
Yeah.
2028.
Oh,
that's cool.
good.
If we, as a country, do not win flag football,
Okay.
we should just
Come on,
remove
America.
ourselves from any future Olympic competition.
It is hilarious. All right. How about this? Former San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick could be making a return to the NFL. So Kaepernick recently told Sky Sports he's still training and pushing for a return
How old
to
is
the
he?
league.
Did you say how old?
36.
Close,
36.
okay.
But there could be a place for him off the field. That is, of course, if he chooses. LA Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh told USA Today shortly after he was hired in January that he did offer Kaepernick a non-player role. Or Harbaugh, said Cap is considering the offer, but the two haven't reconnected since then. The
guessing that's a
36-year-old,
no, then.
it's been a while. The 36-year-old has not been signed by an NFL team since becoming a free agent back in 2017.
That's so
Interesting. Harbaugh was his coach with the 49ers, so they
Let
have
the man play. He wants to play. Let him play.
Well, he has to be,
Well, they got
up to
plenty of
par.
people out there that are playing that are a little suspect. Let Kaepernick get a couple, reps in. Come on.
We were just talking about that.
Speaking of the flag football, he also said he's interested in playing that in the 2028 game.
Did he really?
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
he did really?
he'll be 40, but
Go for it.
I mean, he's super athletic.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to be playing against accountants from Denmark, so like.
Well, we were also talking about how almost like we forget about his style of play. He wasn't like an Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he was good.
No, he's super fast.
Right?
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I
I remember when he was in college at Nevada, and I went to, I was at Fresno State,
Yeah.
and he just, God, we could not stop him, and it was so frustrating because he was so fast
quick.
and big. And all right, Usher is postponing the start of his Past, Present, and Future tour, so I guess he could call it Not Yet.
Stop.
Past,
what?
Present, and Future, or maybe emphasis on the future
Not yet.
part of the tour. The R&B star released a statement hours before he was set to hit the stage, telling fans he needed to give his body a second to rest and heal. Hours before? A rep for the singer told Variety that he needs to heal from an unspecified injury. Again,
that
hours
AKA?
before?
Sounds like more age injury.
How
As of
old is
now.
Usher? Let's see.
Allow it.
There
I'll
was
Google.
Only someplace we could type it in.
Maybe he's 39.
45.
45.
42.
Oh, that's right.
You got
he's
42?
45.
I got 40.
Now listen,
Okay.
as someone of similar age,
Do tell.
the story is making a little more sense.
Right.
Really,
I
John?
mean, we saw him at the Super Bowl. He was moving a little.
But,
little slow.
but,
He's probably juiced up.
but look at this. That's one performance.
Yeah, a very long
versus
one.
now having to go do, what, 50,
Yeah.
you know, traveling and everything.
Yeah.
The tour is expected to kick off tomorrow in Atlanta, so it just needs another day.
Okay.
And so if you took the day off to go, sorry.
How do you explain that one to the boss? Hey, switch that day off.
Hey, I'm calling in sick because Usher's hurt.
Usher, baby.
Usher, baby. Hey, listen, Ed Sheeran surprised fans in London where he signed some autographs, but get this, he did it with hot sauce. The singer
tell me he's not
announced the
selling his own
event
hot
on his
sauce.
Instagram story where he is promoting. I'm going to have you keep your mouth quiet on this one, John. The hot sauce line is called Tingly Ted's. All right. Fans lined up outside Sainsbury's
Sounds like a
grocery
massage
store.
parlor.
Sounds like
I
something.
said
though.
hush.
Yeah.
I said hush. Where they got a taste of that hot sauce.
It's like a
Tingly
place you
Ted's.
see on the side of a rural highway.
Where you don't want to stop.
Would you like to guess? Oh, sorry.
By the way, is there anybody you're less interested in buying hot sauce from? I don't mean to, but just England in general.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna skip the English hot
Ed
sauces.
Sheeran doesn't seem like the type
Thank
that's
you.
carrying around hot sauce, you know.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let me get my sauce.
Like,
Am I?
I feel like people from England need to drink milk after having ketchup. It's a little too spicy.
I like the chips, though.
My father-in-law sweats when he eats ketchup.
Really?
Yeah.
Ketchup.
Yeah. I think it's the vinegar.
Really?
Yeah, it's like an actual physical reaction. Anyway, Taylor Swift concerts, we know they're not cheap, but that didn't stop an 8-year-old girl from getting the money to go.
Okay, so Elena Flores set up a lemonade stand in Philadelphia to raise money to see her favorite superstar.
Good for
Well, she
her.
opened her stand weeks ago. She spent days belting out Taylor tunes, greeting people passing by.
That's cute.
Her mom and
Aw.
dad say she raised over $3,000.
That should be enough.
Where
Better
should
All
we
I
go
wanted
then?
was to go to her concert. So I had this idea made up.
A few times a week, she would come out after camp, after she was on camp, and come work out here for 2-3 hours a day.
It's crazy how dedicated she was.
What?
Aw, how about the fact Mom was wearing the New Heights podcast hat? That's
Oh, I didn't
Travis
notice
and Jason's podcast.
She's well immersed in pop culture.
How
Wow.
cute is that?
All the hard work did pay off. Her
job,
parents
Mom.
surprised her with tickets to see Taylor Swift in concert in London on Friday. So the question is, though,
Wow.
where are they sitting? Like, I'm trying to think. I've not been to an Eras tour, but $3,000 is a lot of money.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
I
think that's-
probably
Does that get you?
first row before you get to the floor seats.
And then,
Okay.
did Mom and Dad buy the plane tickets?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, there's that part.
That's a lot.
And are they going to get some of that Ed Sheeran hot sauce while they're there?
Tingly Ted.
Ted.
Tingly Ted.
I kind of want to try it now.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. There you go. I'm going to
right.
stop it there.